If you were to look at like a traditional 12-speed bike, this would probably be gear 7 or 8. So it's not tremendously easy to get going off from a dead stop with pedal assist. You almost have to just use throttle. And again, when you're really top speed, you struggle to kind of keep up because it's only so fast. It's only so big of a gear, you know what I mean? So maybe gear 7 or 8 is what it would be equivalent to. But yeah, people, the seat goes way up and way down. I would say this bike is meant for somebody who's honestly 5'2" to, you know, 6'4", pretty easily, you know. There's no question you could do that. Let's take a little bit of a look at it. Okay. It's a 52-volt battery. It's got 750-watt motor, again with about 900 peak. It's got Logan mechanical disc brakes. It's got CST 20x4-inch tires with some nice tread here. It does not have suspension, as I mentioned. It's got a nice little handle here. It's got a nice little cushiony seat. And you know, here's the display. And the display has pedal assist. There's your voltage. Tells you how many watts you're putting out right here. And it's got an odometer, so it tells me I've gone 12 miles total in the entire, since I've had the bike. And it's got a battery readout. Okay, and just, you know, nice little attention to detail with, you know, these cord wraps, right? And just a nice looking bike. But here you can see, okay, so it's a 52-volt 15.6 amp hour. It's an 800 watt hour. That's pretty good for a bike this size, you know. So it's cool that it's semi-integrated, because it actually goes down to here. The battery's huge, and when you come on this side, you see the full battery. Look how big that battery is, people. It's freaking massive, you know what I mean? So that's it. I mean, that's really all it's got. But it's minimalistic. And again, here's the light. There's gonna be a light right there. I have it, I just haven't put it on. And then again, it's got this tail light in the back that works when you hit the brake. So we're gonna do throttle only. This is probably a maybe a 5 or 6% grade. And we're doing throttle only. I'm about 210-ish pounds. We're actually accelerating, people. It's crazy. We're going 12 miles an hour up this hill. And yeah, again, maybe 6%, 5 or 6% grade. That's pretty good, you know? So, anyhow, as always with all these kinds of bikes, I always advise put some tire liners in and put some green slime. So I will be doing that. So we're gonna just go over here and check this out. This is a little bit of a dirt area. See what kind of traction we can get, okay? So yeah, we're dirting it right now, people. No big deal. Not bad. So now we're gonna try to go up this hill here, and again, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it because I have a really high-end gear, and I'm in pedal assist 5, and it's just, I don't know, I might be able to make it. It's just hard to pedal because it's a high gear, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's looking like I'm making it though. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. That was pretty steep, and that was, it was dirt, which is definitely harder to go up. So yeah, not bad, right, people? Pretty cool. Yeah, handles real nice, you know. You definitely have some traction. You have a decent amount of cushion, you know. And the motor really works for you, you know. Definitely. Like I'm almost peeking out and pedaling right now. Yeah, it just glides over surfaces. It really does. And you're not feeling a lot in the handlebars. and I'm not feeling a lot of bumping in the seat either. So not an off-road machine, but definitely capable. I mean, I could really ride this all day long if I wanted to. It's just a little, you know, it's not like a full suspension bike or a hardtail, you know. But look at this, I'm going over rocks and stuff. I'm not even feeling it, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think if you had a cheap seat post, suspension seat post, and maybe some bike shorts, you could handle this. You could actually do some trail ride. Very interesting. Did not think so. Yeah, I'm going over rocks right now, people. I'm really barely feeling it, honestly. And you can tell my voice isn't vibrating, like, you know, like when you're like talking to a fan. That happens a lot when you're like really vibrating. It's not really vibrating at all. I'm just gliding over these freaking rocks, people. Yeah, look at this. You'd think it'd be jarring, you know. Hey there, it's not. Wow, very exciting, people. So it's always hard to give a scale of 1 to 10 rating at this point because it's early, but I will say that of the 60 bikes, 60, this is my 60th bike I've ridden, and I've owned, I think, 15, something like that. This is very quickly and easily creeping into my top 10, people. Very quickly. It might already be there, you know. Like comparing this to the Luna folding bike, right? Luna folding bike, tremendous power. Again, it didn't have any suspension either, but I try to take it off road just because I like to. A little wonky because the tires are really small and really narrow. They're like 16-inch wheels, I think. And these are obviously way beefier, much wider. The bike is heavier and won't fly out from under you. That Luna, it's so powerful, the mid-drive, the bike literally flies out from under you. You have more stability, and yeah, I mean, just this one's definitely meant to be able to go off-road like this. Not like this, but it's meant to be able to go in the dirt and grass, you know. That thing was obviously a street cruiser, and I tried to make it a dirt bike, so I'm gonna try to go up this freaking thing because I got some momentum. This is like a 10% grade coming up. We're gonna see. I'd be really surprised if I got up this. So you can already tell I'm majorly slowing down because it's a high gear, people. It's really freaking hard to pedal. But look at this shit. Are you serious? Wow. I just freaking made it. And there are people way the hell up there. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Unbelievable. Wow. Jesus. That's just badass. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised, honestly, at the comfort level, going over these rocks and whatnot. You know what I mean when you go over something that's not dirt capable and you're like, da, 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 da. Not so much. And I'm definitely not feeling it in the handlebars, and I'm barely feeling it in the seat. You know, this thing's hauling ass. It's going 20 miles an hour right now. So yeah, she just glides, people. Glides. Right over the rocks. Very exciting. This is flat and it's a long straightaway, so let's check it out. As far as gears go, if you had like 12 gears, this would be like gear 7. So it's kind of a high-end gear, so it enables you to pedal kind of, you know, even at high speeds, but not at really low speeds. Okay, right now we're at 26. So I'm pedaling pretty quick. I don't know if you can see my legs. Not crazy, but I am pedaling. 25, they're 27. Can I get to 28? Come on. It says 28. I want to get to 28. Alright, I'm going to stop. I got to 27.4, so we're going to call it 27 miles an hour is my top speed, which is pretty good for 750 watt hub motor. Granted, I am in pedal assist 5, which looks like S, but there are 5 modes: 0, regular bike, eco. It's interesting, I can tell you how much watt it's putting out. The bike peaks around 900 watts of output. In eco mode, I'm using 200 watts. In mode 1, pedal assist 1, I'm using right around 400 watts. Pedal assist 2, mode 2, I'm using, it's not much of a jump, people. Right around 500 watts. So the jump between 1 and 2 is really insignificant. 3, I'm right around 700. So the difference between 2 and 3 is pretty decent. And let's look at 5. We're gonna be able to go up this hill in a minute. We're gonna see how much output we can get with 5 wattage output. So we're in 5. Let's see what kind of wattage output we get. So this obviously will max the battery out. I'm sorry, will max the motor out. Okay, we're actually at 1,005. Wow. Okay. 1,050. Okay. So far this 750 watt motor peaks at 1,050, which is really good. 1,000 watts of power for this little bike is pretty damn good. Okay, now we're gonna go up a really steep hill. Thank God my tires are pumped. This is probably an 8% grade. And I'm gonna tell you what my heart rate is and what my wattage output is. Okay? Now again, we don't have a very low gear in this, so I have to maintain my speed. So I really don't give a crap that it's red, I'm still going. I have to maintain my speed or I won't make it. You can't stop and then start again and try to get going. It's not gonna work. In pedal assist, you can do it in throttle probably. Okay. For pedal assist 5, we're in the only gear. And you can tell we're slowing down, but again, this really isn't meant for hills. But I want to see what kind of hills we can do. Okay, 1,000 watts. My heart rate is 127. Just for full transparency, I'm about 210 pounds. And I'm 6 foot. Now my heart rate's at 131. And the wattage is right around 1,000 output. And yeah, 1,036, 1,020, 1,001, 978, whatever. And we're hovering right around 16 miles an hour, which is actually, that's pretty good for a hill like this. I mean, Jesus. So if you maintain your speed when you hit the bottom of the hill, you can do it, people. And it's interesting that wow, we're going 16 miles an hour. I would have figured 8. So that just tells you that a couple things. One, the motor's pretty powerful, more than you would think. And 2, it's really important to have your tires all the way pumped up, because I'm getting like a lot better performance at 30 psi than I was at like 18 psi. So it is somewhat compact. I believe it's like 60 pounds, and not the lightest in the world, but it's not, you know, it's not that heavy, and it's pretty unwieldy. It's pretty easy to handle. So I think you could probably throw it in the back of a car if you needed to. It might not be able to shut the trunk all the way, but you could certainly put it on a bike rack, and you know, whether you have a hitch or not, and then you know, certainly a truck. So we're gonna just throttle only it